So I am in. No.
I want to play with her
Disc for the studio. So gotta come. So this is the. Okay, so we're gonna. Hey, girls. So we're gonna see what traffic is like headed home. I have a feeling it's gonna be a little tougher than it was. Girls.
Stop.
So this Penske right here is when we moved here, that's where we had to return the car to, or the moving truck. That's where we had to return the moving truck to. Again, I'm not using GPS so that I can do live stream with you. Hey, Sandra, Trinidad and Tobago. Happy holidays to you too. I hope I'm going in the right direction. I think eventually I will get to I-5, or the possibility to get to I-5. So yeah, so this is the Soto area, south of downtown. I-5 is all the way over there. So we're just gonna go on a little journey. So anyway, we met up with our friends. We went to Delfino's Pizza, which is Chicago-style pizza in the U Village. So when we got there, we were told that if we wanted the Chicago-style pizza, they were running behind, so it would take like 45 minutes. If we just wanted deep dish style, it would take like 30 minutes. So we decided to go just with deep dish style. Well, you know, we were chit-chatting, catching up, and the girls were playing and stuff like that. And it seemed like it had been a while, but didn't really think too much of it. Well, then, like, we're all really starting to get hungry. So the waiter comes out and he was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, but I actually forgot to put your order in." And so we hadn't gotten our order in. And so we were waiting still. So he said, "But, you know, we're going to give you guys some appetizers, and I'm really sorry." So we ended up getting 3 appetizers. Hey, Kelly. So we ended up getting 3 appetizers. We got some garlic cheesy bread. We got a salad. We got some veggies and dip. So that was cool. We were able to eat that while we waited on the pizza. And then we also were able to get a dessert too. So we got like their deep dish cookie with ice cream. And all of that was free. So we still paid for our pizza, but they comped everything else, which was fine. Like, which I felt good about that because, you know, like that was their mistake. The manager came out and talked to us. Like, that was all totally their mistake, and I felt good that they did the right thing to right their mistake. Like, yes, I still ended up paying for my pizza, and that was fine, but I got other stuff free, and so I felt good about that. So, okay, we're gonna go this way. I think we're going home the back way. I think. I'm not sure which way to I-5. Maybe this way. So yeah, so I mean, that was totally the right way. We've been to other places. The Social in Tacoma, terrible service, and not the right way of going about handling bad service at all. So, but Delfino's, you did it right. So I'm not going to give you a bad review or anything. You messed up, but you righted your wrong, so I appreciate that. So, but we did end up getting the pizza and everything. We got deep dish cheese pizza, and it was amazing. So, That was really cool. So did that, walked around a little bit around the mall. So cold here in New Mexico right now, snow on the ground. Oh my gosh, yeah, I did see that they had snow. You guys had snow for Christmas or right before Christmas, I think. I'm actually gonna be in New Mexico next week.
I was born in New Mexico. It's like a car.
Yes, I have pizza that I'm bringing home for Hirsch too. So no worries. Hirsch is getting his deep dish on too.
And I was born in New Mexico.
Yeah, I'll be in Albuquerque. So I'm traveling for work. So I'll be there next week. All right, so I can go now.
My tooth is dangling.
I have a feeling I was probably supposed to go that way. But we'll see. I do see what looks like a little highway sign. Hopefully that's just not going north. Oh man, I'm tired. Way down 5 hours south too. Yeah. Yeah, because you're down in like Las Lunas or something, right? Yeah. So that was a fun little outing. I'm tired. I'm hoping traffic isn't too bad. But it was good. You're in Grant County. Okay. There's still a little bit of daylight left. At least, well, it's not foggy. It's not misty. It was a little bit more misty up here than it was down at home. So.
It was foggy too. It was foggy too today.
It was foggy. Near Baird, Santa Clara, Silvertown. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, when's it gonna be our turn to go? No, it's not February yet. Almost January.
February, March. After February, it's gonna be March.
Okay, yeah, I'm right. So here's a little sign to I-5, which is what I want. So yay, I did it right. I feel like this happens a lot when we're on live streams and I don't exactly quite know, but I always find the right way. So it works for me. Here's the headquarters for Sur La Table.
Mama, can you take
over there.
That mirror thing?
Take what mirror down?
That mirror thing.
This?
I want to see your hair. No, the other thing.
This?
No, the thing up there. Yeah.
Pasta is boiling. Be right back in Cool Drive. Thanks. Yeah, so this is all the Soto South, just directly south of downtown. So it's largely industrial, not very much residential, if any residential down here, at least in this area right here. Did you guys have fun today?
Yeah.
Somebody's shouting and I don't know where that's coming from. Don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was that voice?
I don't know.
What was that voice? That was find that voice.
Remember to get you some red or green in Albuquerque. Yes, I am green. I definitely prefer green over red.
The airplane in the sky.
Yeah, we're near the airport. That's why. Okay, now we're getting into parts where there's some residential areas. I don't know if this is the right... I think eventually I will connect with I-5. We're going home, yes, but it's going to take a while. Oh, dang. So we're on the back side of Boeing now. So when you're on I-5, you're on the one side of Boeing.
Is that a bad thing?
And then now we're on the other side. So we're on the opposite side of I-5. No, it's not a bad thing. So that's part of the Boeing campus. Somewhere around here is the Museum of Flight, which we went to, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's Boeing. Boeing, Boeing, Boeing. I do love green. Thanks for tour of U Village. You're welcome. There's an airplane in that hangar right there. Spice Jet is what it says. Oh, there's a bunch of planes here coming up on the left.
Look at that big one.
Look at all those planes over there, guys. Yeah, kind of.
Look at that one.
Yep.
Look at that
This is
one.
actually pretty cool. It gives you guys some good scenery, some good things to see. Yeah.
All those planes.
I know, all of those planes. Pretty cool, huh?
Which airplane are we riding to Hawaii, Alaska?
I'm not sure.
Mama, did you try an airplane too?
Have I ever driven an airplane? No, I have not. You have to have a pilot's license to drive an airplane.
Can we have a big suitcase like yours?
I don't know. Okay, so coming up here on the right and the left is actually the Museum of Flight. So up here on the left is the whole like outdoor area where you can like get in on the planes and stuff like that. That's where we were, girls. That's the Museum of Flight.
We were there.
Yeah. And then it connects over to this bridge, over to that building over there. And to this building here. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Mama, what are dads?
Doodads,
There's an airplane.
like knickknacks and stuff.
Airplane. Airplane.
Doodads.
Airplane.
Yes, there's an airplane. Doodads are like little trinkets and toys and stuff.
Hey, Trey.
More airplanes. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Better than being on I-5. Yeah, they kind of look purple, huh? I think they're like blue or gray. Mm-hmm. Hey, Elizabeth. Yeah, I haven't been on a live stream in a while, but then now I've done like 3 back to back, so it's been nice. I have been on a train before, yes.
You have too. That was your second ride on Can we play?
Okay, and now I'm gonna get on I-5. So that was a nice little tour of Soto and heading down past the Museum of Flight and the Boeing plant, Boeing field. So that was actually pretty cool to be able to see that. So now we're going to be getting on I-5. You'll also see the track, the elevated track. Well, actually you can see it coming right now. There's the little light rail train.
More than 10.
So is the little light rail. So that goes all the way to the airport. So it's coming from the airport now and headed towards downtown. Yeah, it's only 2 cars. One I saw earlier was 3 cars.
But I know it's more than 10. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You put it so on.
Okay, so it says I want the second right. Ooh, it's getting dark, guys.
That's not still daylight.
No.
Can we unbuckle ourselves? And we all fake contenders.
No. Hello, dangerous.
Getting too crashed, the airbag's gonna hurt us. It doesn't matter about
Okay, so I don't want to go north. I want to go south. Oh, there's another one that just went above us, headed to the airport. That was also only 2 cars.
I did it.
Oh, that's a little confusing. Okay, well, going this way may have helped me bypass a lot of traffic coming out of downtown. So that was kind of nice.
We got to see a lot of scenery too.
Yeah. Those balls are for something to do with the airport and airplanes. I don't know what they do, but whenever there's an airport nearby, you'll always see those balls on the telephone wire, or the wires. Yeah. Ooh, you can kind of see the mountain.
Yeah.
The base is sort of out.
Like the top of it,
The top is covered, so it's like the opposite of an iceberg, right? Iceberg, you can always only see the tip. With our mountain, you can see the bottom.
Did you see the mountain?
I did.
I can see Sweet's face now. Sweet's, I'm looking right at you.
Hey Nicole, how's it going? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
You can't see me. Yes, I can.
Good, good, glad to hear.
What? That's funny. I already see him in the corner.
No, traffic doesn't look too bad. I mean, I think I'm at a benefit because many folks are still on holiday break, and so you don't have the normal volume of traffic being processed. Because I mean, it's a Monday at almost 4:30, so. Okay, I'm gonna try to get over. Oh, and then you're getting over too.
Snap yours up.
Oh, there's a train with 3 cars on it. 1, 2, 3.
Is it another train?
Heading into Burien and almost to South Center again. So 1, 2, 3.
Mama, I can make this up.
Yeah. Now I'm starting to get a little bit tired. Driving makes me sleepy. Which is not necessarily a good combination. But ooh, now you can really if you can tell in the background over there is where the mountain, it's just the base of the mountain. I don't know if you're able to zoom in or if I can't zoom in, but yeah. Okay, it seems to be a little bit more red lights up here, so I think it'll probably have me go into a slowdown maybe. But we'll see. Usually where it gets bad is right around Fife. Just right before you get into Tacoma. It's usually pretty bad. No way.
I didn't do it.
Tacoma says 57 minutes.
Stop, Laura.
Oh man.
Look, she's doing
57?
Look, she's doing this.
Oy vey.
She's doing that.
Somebody help me.
She's doing that. That was sister.
An hour? Seriously?
Okay, well, I'm gonna make myself.
Yep, you guys might as well settle in for a long winter's nap. 57 minutes, guys. Help. Two lights, lol. Pasta still hard, has to cook more. Nah, cool. Oh man. So I went to Seattle Pottery Supply to get some stuff for the studio. I guess I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought they'd have a lot more bisque and stuff. But I mean, it was cool. I wouldn't necessarily make the drive up here just to go there. Oh, you're gonna try to get right in front of me. But because I was already in the area, it was cool to stop by. So, but I'm good with my supplier down in Tacoma. So. That's from Pee Wee. You're singing the song from Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, we're watching
I mean, I'm not at a standstill, so that's good. Sorry, all I feel like I'm talking about right now is traffic. But if anybody gives me a topic,
I'm done.
oh, what is everybody watching right now?
Hello, we're watching the cat.
We started watching season 2 of You. It's okay. Season 1 was better. I think I liked season 1 better. I think Herschel did too. We haven't finished all of season 2 yet. We've been catching up on.
We also watched Life of Pets 2.
Oh yeah, we watched Life of Pets 2 last night. That's on Netflix now, so if you haven't seen it, it's cute. Although the one scene that I was waiting for is at the very, very, very end, like at the end of credits.
Panda.
Panda, 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 panda.
Listen, hey.
Okay. I haven't been watching anything right now. Need suggestions. Yeah. Let's see. What did we just finished Harlots on Hulu. We did like Harlots. I wish Ozark would come out with their new season. But, oh, if you like, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but Greenleaf, which originally airs on Oprah's network, oh my God, that show is good. So it just had they just had their fourth season, man, because the third season was a little bit of a sleeper, but the fourth season was really, really good. So we really, really enjoy Greenleaf. It's got scam, affairs, and teen drama. It's got a little bit of everything. Murder. It's good. Yes, I did. Yes, we got we already had Hulu. So when we did the Disney Plus, it basically just charges us then the extra for Disney Plus. So nothing changed with our Hulu subscription. So yes, so we have Hulu, Disney Plus. On Disney Plus, what did we watch? Oh, we watched Noelle. Isn't that on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Okay, so we watched that. That was really cute. Super cute movie. Well, but it was cute regardless of the name.
You're cute.
Oh, thanks.
The eyes, like you were closing your eyes every time. You were happy.
It's just the way my eyes are.
Now it doesn't look like it. Your eyes are big and wide.
My cheeks were puffier then.
No, your cheeks are still puffy. They
Thanks.
have dimples.
But yeah, I don't know. We haven't really. We've been catching up on Real Housewives of OC. It's kind of a guilty pleasure. But yeah, we're looking for suggestions. There's some things that everybody like is all about, and then I try to watch them, and I'm like, I just can't get into it. Somebody was talking, or a lot of people have talked about, is it Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime? And I couldn't get into it. I couldn't do that. I can't get into Stranger Things. What else? Oh, The Mandalorian. Yeah, couldn't get past 20 minutes of that. I'm just not a big Star Wars person, so neither one of us really are. So we couldn't really get into that. We didn't even get into it as far to see the Baby Yoda thing. I do miss Game of Thrones. Oh, and we're all caught up on Call the Midwife. Call the Midwife is super, super good. So if you haven't watched that, watch that. I couldn't get into Downton Abbey. I know a lot of people really like that. I couldn't get into that. I know the ending was rushed, but I do miss Game of Thrones. I got bored with Downton Abbey too. Yeah, I just couldn't get into it. But if you haven't seen Call the Midwife, that's such a cute little show. Such a good show. That's from the BBC too. And I like because it goes through. It starts out earlier and progresses as time goes on. So they bring in different social issues. But yeah, Call the Midwife is such a great show. Yeah. Yes, I don't think you'll be disappointed. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for things to watch. Also, I haven't had this much time to watch TV in long and like stretches of time. since I've been off, so it's been kind of nice. But then it's like, well, now what? Like, we got bored last night, so we started painting our doors and our trim last night at like 10 o'clock at night. Finally around midnight, we're like, okay, I guess we're done for the evening. Need to paint too, but it takes forever to dry this time of year. Yeah, I mean, we put fans on everything, and it wasn't too bad. You know, it left everything overnight, left doors cracked and stuff, and everything was fine this morning. Except little Quincy, or the puppy, somehow rubbed against one of the walls. Like, he had paint all over different spots of his little body. And he's white and like light brown, so it blended in, except when you pet him, it's like little rough spots all over him. So the other time when we painted, it was the cat that got into it because his tail swiped the side of the wall. So they're always into something. Oh, and then Zeta had stepped in some paint last night. So she was walking around the kitchen, and I'm like seeing all these little spots of paint. I'm like, hold it, stop right there, give me your feet. So, yeah. I burnt the pasta, but I got it just in time. Oh my gosh, burnt pasta, no way. I'm glad you got it just in time. That's no bueno. Yeah, that's what you said. Now it's saying Tacoma's 33 minutes. I have no idea how that's even possible. Or how is that even possible? Yeah. You're welcome for that one, guys. So I need to start thinking about the garden because it's January. Misty, hey, how's it going? I know, I haven't been on live streams in quite a while, so it's good to see you here. I was just starting to talk about, I need to start thinking about our garden. Now at the end of the season, it was kind of like, I don't know if I want to do a garden again. Hey, now I seriously need to get out there and weed my strawberries. You're planning to move here next year? Yay! Super cool. Where at? Are you looking to live? Is it with military or not? Because you're in, is it Philly? What's the question mark? Or what does that mean, Hirsch? Yeah, you're in Philly. Okay, that's what I thought. Somebody else is from Philly. Oh, Jean. I don't know if Jean's still watching or not, but Jean is also in Philly. What were we watching? We were just watching something that took place in Philly. And no, it wasn't Rocky. We were watching need to catch up on This Is Us, I think. That's another good, I know, but what's the thinking face for? Elizabeth, if you haven't watched, I just said it, This Is Us, you can watch that on Hulu, and that is super good too. That's a bit of a tearjerker, but it's a really good series. Also, we liked The Good Place, which you can find on Hulu. I think it was on ABC, but that was really good too. Sorry, Great Noodles, new brand, not but good. We're looking at Bellevue and Linwood. Okay, or Linden, maybe Linwood. Elizabeth lives in Linwood. Linwood. No, I love Linwood. More affordable than Seattle. Yay! Oh, new mommy! How's it going? Happy New Year! Love watching your business flourish. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you, and hope you had a great Christmas. And this is where it starts to get a little sticky because we're just right around the corner from Wild Waves. And then it'll be like this until I get off, probably.
Are we going home?
Yes, we're trying to go home. Yeah, no, this is great. I'm seeing all the names that I used to see when I did live streams before. Sorry, guys, it's been so long. But, yeah, this is great. It's like I got my gang back. The crew is back together. This is the heartiest pasta ever. What brand of pasta is it? Ooh, another good show is Terrace House. We just talked about this in our live stream we did the other night. But Terrace House is really good. It's a reality show that takes place in Japan. Super, super cool show. But the pasta thing made me think of that because there's an Italian guy living in the house. Go ahead, Just Married. It's on Netflix, and it's really good. I mean, it's all in subtitles, so if you're fine with subtitles, it's really cool. But there's an Italian guy living in the house, and he made pasta arrabbiata, which is basically like sauteed garlic with red pepper, and then you add in the sauce, and then you cook the pasta, and then you mix the pasta with the sauce. And super simple, and it's delicious. And so Hershey made that last night because we were inspired by him cooking on that. So do you guys ever do that? Like you see somebody cooking something or you watch a show and it may not even be a cooking show specifically, but you're like, oh man, that looks really good. And so, yeah, well, that's what happened to us. So yeah, so Elizabeth, look up Terrace House. Misty, you're doing your research. Awesome. Linwood is cool. I mean, we were south of Linwood, so we only went to Linwood a few times. But it's a nice, like, suburb north. Yeah, north of Shoreline. Yes, every time I watch Rachel Ray, right? Ooh, another good one. We like watching The Masked Singer, which I think is on Fox.
Yeah.
But that's a fun little show, and the girls like that too. Sometimes it's hard to find good shows that we like that we can watch with the girls at the same time. Because it's, you know, got content or whatever. And so, but yeah, The Masked Singer is really good. That's just a fun little show if you like to be entertained, people singing. So, okay, sorry, I was getting back to the garden. So at the end of the summer, because I felt like I wasn't able to really give the garden justice, but, you know, Herschel and I were talking, like, last year was hard because we got a late start, and then I was gone in July and in September. And so it was just a lot of the stuff. And then we got the studio started. So I didn't feel like I really gave the garden a lot of attention. Although it was a great garden this year. It was phenomenal. We just need to do a better job at getting stuff planted sooner. And because we need our corn planted sooner. But the corn that we did get was really good corn. We had a pumpkin that we were able to carve this year. We had raspberries. I ended up getting blueberry bushes, and of course our strawberries, which it was great because the very last strawberries of the season, I ended up freezing so that they wouldn't go bad. And
strawberries were super sweet.
yeah, and so we ended up using those. So whenever I have grapes or strawberries or things like that, before they go bad, I just stick them in the freezer because the girls love to eat frozen fruit. And also then you can use those if you drink wine. You can use those to chill your wine without having to add ice, which waters your wine down. But the frozen fruit helps chill it, and then you get a little tasty treat at the end. So we had used up the grapes that we had in the freezer, and we moved on to the strawberries, and the strawberries were great. So that was fun. I made pumpkin pies from the pumpkins I grew, going to grow more this year. How far from Linwood to Seattle? I hear that light rail by 2023. Linwood is 20 miles north of the center of Seattle. Oh yeah, so Elizabeth, so I actually had pumpkins too. I had cooked them. So pumpkins, I grew pie pumpkins, had cooked them, but I didn't process them and put them in the freezer. I forgot about them and they got mold, so I had to throw them out. So I was so disappointed because I had grown those specifically for our pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. And so I had to toss them out, and I was kind of devastated. I was really bummed and upset. But no, I will do pumpkins because pumpkins were nice because I didn't really have to do much for them. What? I'd like to speak with you about Linwood. Oh no, I'm sorry about your pumpkins. I know, I was so sad. Sam's Choice Italiana pasta, but it's good. Well, good. Good deal. Yeah, I don't know how you guys can connect. Maybe you guys can connect over, you probably don't want to share your information on this live chat, but Misty and Elizabeth, if you guys are fine with it, if you guys want to email us or contact us on social media with your email info, we can get it shared with the two of you. Because unless you want to, I don't know if you guys have YouTube channels, or I don't know how it works, but if we can help facilitate a connection between the two of you, I'd love to be able to do that, because y'all know I love social media for the fact that it actually connects people in real life. But if you're able to do it on your own, then cool. But just know if you want us to help facilitate making a connection, we're happy to do so. So let me know. But yeah, that's truly what I love about social media and the live streams, because the conversations and the connections, and like we have people from all over the country being able to chit chat and stuff, and it's just so cool. Okay, this is what I love about live stream, guys. I'm getting all the feels. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, email me your info, and then Misty, if you also will contact us, so that way we have your info, and then we can share your guys' info with the two of you. Hey Romero, I am driving safe. It's pretty slow right now. Okay.
I'll try not to swallow it this time.
Okay. I wouldn't share her email in the live chat. I would just keep it. I always like to protect people too. What are your goals for the new year? New goals for the new year. I know this sounds trite and old, but I really do need to lose weight, guys. Going to Hawaii in 5 months. I'd love to be able to lose like 10 pounds a month, lose 50 pounds by the time I go. But we'll see. I've been thinking about trying to do some sort of like keto, maybe not full keto, but definitely trying to limit carbs. But dang, I'll be darned if carbs aren't good. Every food I like is carbs.
You like salads?
I do like salads.
And radish. Brussels sprouts.
Yes. Oh, so I made a salad with spinach and chopped up Brussels sprouts, and then I put in some dried cherries and pecans and a raspberry vinaigrette, a little bit of bacon and a little bit of cheese, and the kids refused to eat it because it had Brussels sprouts in it. But I freaking love Brussels sprouts. They're like, they smell like feet when you cook them, which is not the greatest, but I love them. They're very tasty.
No, our dad doesn't like it. That's what we get.
I'm from a small town, huggy wuggy friendly. Love the fam stuff. I live in Richmond, Virginia, and our traffic is insane. Of course, we're close to DC. Oh yeah, you're hungry now. Olive oil fingers. Just so y'all know, I did not bring my battery pack, and because I live streamed on the way down here and then had to use my phone and stuff throughout the day, my phone just told me it's at 15%. So they don't smell and taste like feet.
I'm the tallest.
I love Brussels sprouts. So it'll just be me eating Brussels sprouts. But Brussels sprouts are great in antioxidants. They're low carb and they're good. So really just, I want to get healthier. I don't have any specific, I don't have any specific resolutions. I do want to get healthier. I want to eat better. I want the studio to continue to do well. We just booked a party today in 2 weeks, so that's wonderful. I want to continue to do great things at the studio, and so there's that. I don't know. So, I keep getting sidetracked. Welcome to world, to life with me. No more gallbladder food. Sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, because Herschel got his gallbladder taken out, and that went swimmingly. We don't have to worry about any issues with that. But,
doesn't pull out the stitch.
Yeah. So the garden. So I don't think I'm going to go as big this year. I still want to do pumpkins. I want to do corn. I want to do bush beans and green lake beans. I don't want to do the pole beans that I was doing.
Mama,
I want to do carrots.
Peas.
Well, we already have a pineapple growing.
Peas.
Yeah, maybe peas.
Good.
The peas weren't as good this year, but I think they got drowned out by the beans.
Yeah. But when I was in second grade, they were good.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just need to scale it back a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna try to do peppers, just because I have not been successful with peppers ever, really.
I forgot all about
if I do, I may try to do them in buckets.
Does she still isn't?
Yeah, we do have 2 pineapples, thanks to Green Thumb Hershey. So, and we'll do tomatoes. I think they were a lot of fun. Carrots in the raised bed were great. I didn't have good luck with peppers or eggplants last year. Yeah, I've never tried eggplants. I mean, I've never tried to grow eggplants. I like eggplant to eat, but I've never tried to grow them. But Elizabeth, I've never had any luck with my peppers. And even in New Mexico, I couldn't really get them to grow. You're still harvesting carrots. That's awesome. Yeah, and our potatoes were a flop this year. So, but again, I need to get actual seed potatoes and do that. I think the first year we did them, they did really well in buckets, so I'll still do that. We just need to be more proactive and get on it earlier. So that's the thing. But the raised bed is really good. The carrots did amazing in that. So, yeah, I just need to narrow in on what my tomatoes did pretty good this year too. Oh, there's a Flixbus, Hirsch. It's funny because on the screen it looks way brighter than what it actually is right now. And it's just about 10 till 5. But yeah, actually I just pulled 2 carrots that had stayed over from a bucket.
You fed them to the hamsters.
And so, yeah, we gave them to our little hammies. Oh, it's totally dark there already? It's not completely, but the video makes it look like it's a lot brighter than what it is. Yeah, carrots were a lot of fun to grow. And those are relatively easy too. But I'm hoping my raspberries come back nice and strong again, because those raspberries were amazing. The blueberries will be better.
I almost ate all the raspberries.
Try growing pepper in a 5-gallon bucket using cracky hydroponic method. I'll have to look that up because I'm not familiar with that. But yeah, we do have a ton of 5-gallon buckets. So if I try to do a pepper, it would probably be in a bucket this year because they don't do well in the ground. He planted raspberries last year, so should have a bumper crop this year. Yay! Well, I think I told you how we got our raspberries. Like, they basically grew in from the neighbor under the fence, and I just, the ones that would pop up in the yard, I just nurtured. They got big enough, so I replanted them, so they could be kind of close together. And our raspberry crop was amazing. It was great. I loved it. I mean, who doesn't love free food and raspberries at that? Try to buy raspberries in the grocery store, they're insanely expensive.
They don't taste the same.
And they don't taste the same. Yeah. Our strawberries are insane.
The blueberries at the store taste weird. They don't taste like the actual blueberries.
No. Once you've grown your own and I've had organic, or you've gone to the farm to pick them or whatever, like, it's just not the same. Like, strawberries in the grocery store are not the same at all.
They're disgusting.
They just don't have flavor.
No, they just taste like, because like the organic strawberries taste sweet, but the store-bought ones aren't just the same. They taste like.
Well, and then we also, 2 years ago, I got the Aloha berry. So, and planted them in the same area. So they've kind of cross-pollinated for some of them. So those have been nice too. All right, yep, see, we're in Fife right here. But yeah, I gotta say, when I talk about the garden, then I do get excited. I just need to make a timeline of when to get starts together and stuff.
we help you with the garden?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like with the corn over by the fence?
We're not going to plant by the fence. It didn't really do well there. It'll be in the corn box because it did really well in the corn box.
In the raised bed?
Not in the raised bed. That'll be carrots and stuff. And we did, Elizabeth, are you familiar with the Three Sisters method? You do corn, beans, and squash. So we did corn, beans, we did Blue Lake and pole beans, and we did pumpkins and zucchini, I think. And that worked really well. Because the squash provides the ground cover and spreads, and then the beans are able to climb up the corn.
Oh, you're right. Like,
Yeah, so it totally worked. It was really cool to see how well it worked. One of the pumpkins we got, that I baked and messed up, actually came from the corn box. So it did well.
I can see my face. I see window.
A good gardening channel, actually a couple good gardening channels that we like, Elizabeth, is Callie Kim. She's great. And Nancy and Hollis's Homestead. I also really enjoy them. That's where we learned you can grow potatoes in a 5-gallon bucket, was from Nancy and Hollis. Oh, I don't want this as an exit.
Wait a second. Why is it changing? I put 2 TVs in. Yeah, we did.
Foliage is so beautiful in Washington. Yes, it is. Do you have raccoons or squirrels going after your corn? I watch Callie Kim. I will check out Nancy and Hollis. We did have squirrels going after the corn, and we had to basically we used extra chicken wire that we had from the coop. We used extra chicken wire to basically make a cage around the corn, because squirrels kept getting into the bed. So yeah. We didn't really have an issue with them, like, once the corn was growing, but it was once the corn was young and everything, like once the stalks were still young, they'd get in there and they'd dig. The biggest problem, Elizabeth, do you have slugs up there? Because we have so many slugs, and
Our
it's
dog
the
eats
worst. Yes, and Quincy eats them.
And he poops out blue.
Okay. What? Not you. They don't need to know all the details of what happens with it. Yeah. The slugs are the hardest thing to deal with, because I would put stuff, we don't like to use pesticides or anything like that, but certain things you can't put too much Epsom salts. They say eggshells work, but not really. They just hide. Oh my gosh, slugs. What about lizards? No, we don't have lizards here.
No, they're bunnies.
We had lizards in New Mexico, but
Bunnies
I've
here.
never seen a lizard here.
I've seen one before here.
But there are a ton of slugs.
Eva has a
They are so gross, and those are so invasive. They get everywhere and they eat everything. They demolished they demolished a good portion of my bush bean crop last year of the actual plants.
And our dog likes us a lot.
Yes, our dog likes to hunt for slugs. Yeah, due to the moisture for sure. But ugh, I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it.
Zeta for Christmas, she got a pack of banana slugs and they're fake, and they look so real and they feel real. It's gross.
Yeah. We hide them around the house. Zeta loves slugs. Zara loves slugs too. Zara likes to find them and put them in a jar.
But at the same time, one of them crawled out.
I hear that Seattle has a rat problem. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, I would not doubt it.
Seattle.
I garden organically, so you can put out shallow containers of beer, cheap beer. Yeah, we tried that too. Does that really work? Like we tried diatomaceous earth, the crushed eggshells, and it still didn't really seem to keep it at bay. So just so you know, we're still driving. We started from South Seattle, so we started from the Soto district, and we've been driving for an hour and 3 minutes. I'm probably 12 minutes from home-ish, I guess. And I'm also at 6%, so. But yeah, this has been a good drive. Thanks for the company and the entertainment. Good night, and thanks for letting us watch the sunset. Of course, thanks for joining us. I'm glad I got to talk to you. Have a happy new year, new mommy. It works, but Sluggo works better, and it's organic. Wait, Sluggo is organic? I thought Sluggo was chemicals. Also, we don't want to do anything because, especially since we have the dog now and he eats the slugs, I don't want anything bad to come from that either. What's on the agenda for bringing in the New Year's? Absolutely nothing.
Don't watch TV.
We'll be chilling at home. Probably try to catch something on Stream It or something like that, but yep. We're usually pretty low-key for the new year, so.
Usually just watch stuff.
You can see how bright this Emerald Queen Casino is. And then off to the right, that's downtown Tacoma.
We watch a football game on TV.
We do? When have you ever watched a football game?
Every New Year. First you said Thanksgiving. What? First you said Thanksgiving. I said Thanksgiving.
Okay, Sluggo's organic. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look into that then. Tacoma is a good sized city, yeah. God, that reminds me of the 5 going into San Diego. I bet. So yeah, and then right up here is the Tacoma Dome. And then I'm gonna be getting off and getting away from the highway traffic. Misty, what about you? Any plans for the new year? Does Philly do it big? Ooh, Celine Dion is coming April 15th. That'd be cool. Okay, bye-bye, traffic. Bye-bye.
Out the door, wait for me. Okay, see you then. I love me here.
You're going to the Moo in Boston. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I'll have to Google that once I'm home and my phone is charged again.
Or just ask Google.
I can't right now.
Let me get ask Google on your phone.
All right. So I am away from I-5 traffic. It's all city streets from here. And I think that's it. I'm gonna close down. Please, and let me know what you think. Okay, I will. And yeah, be sure to send us an email, and then I can we can connect you to Elizabeth. So but yeah, thanks so much, guys, for, let's see, I'll turn it back on me.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us for the drive home, and hope you guys had a fun time. I had a good time. It was nice to chit chat with y'all. And if I don't see you, have a happy new year. And I'll see you at some point next year. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Take care.